Hiding doesn't always look like locking yourself away. Sometimes it looks like freezing, disconnecting, or constantly putting things off. Let's look at the reasons why we hide and how it impacts your productivity and how you can begin showing up again even when it feels hard. I'm Missy Hughes and I'm a productivity coach. I help you follow through by working with, not against, your emotions. So grab your consultation link in the comments of this video where we can explore what hiding looks like in your life and what showing up can look like instead. So, a lot of the times when we don't show up for ourselves, we're feeling some negative emotions. So, let's look at some of those. I feel sick. When I'm down and under the weather, I know that my body is saying I need rest. But what my mind is saying is, I'm sick. I have nothing to contribute to the world. I should just say nothing. What about feeling disappointed? You can say that that's a win because you put yourself out there in some way, but it's also feels like a loss because it didn't go the way you wanted it to, and that doesn't feel great, right? So when you feel disappointed when something doesn't go as expected, your mind might say, I'm not good enough. I should just stop trying. I feel sad. My heart says I want connection with someone else, but my mind says nobody wants to be around a downer. I should just stay home. What about when I feel angry? I'm thinking somebody has made a decision that I feel is unjust. My mind says I can't trust people. I should just stay away. Maybe I'm feeling frustration. My mind says, I can't figure this out. I can't figure anything out. I should just stop trying. What about when I feel anxious? My mind is saying the worst case scenario is the only option that I have. I should just stop moving to stay safe. I need to freeze. I need to stop. Tell me in the comments, go to the comments now and tell me what you experience. What are the negative emotions that you're feeling that make you want to hide or withdraw or freeze? I want to know what's happening in your life. So, when we feel these tough emotions, our mind might be telling us just to take a time out, take a break, take a step back from the scene. And taking a time out can be so useful. When you're taking time for yourself, you are creating a healthy connection with yourself. Yet, if you are not connecting with yourself when you're taking that break and you're isolating yourself, you're hiding and you're freezing, that can be detrimental to your productivity, but also your well being. That is a disconnect from yourself. So, freezing can keep you safe when you're in danger, yet, a prolonged state of freezing presents a different kind of danger, the danger of losing connection with yourself and losing connection with your goals and never getting the satisfaction of getting what you want. So let's look at these situations again where you're feeling those negative emotions with a little bit of a different perspective in allowing those challenging emotions to be there, connecting with them and moving forward with them. You don't have to eliminate them to move forward. So if I'm sick, I can listen to my body and rest. I can also connect with other people and I can ask for help. I can connect and accept help. The accepting help is what can be hard for a lot of us. When you're feeling disappointed, you can acknowledge, man, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. That feels disappointing. That's a totally valid way to feel when things don't go the way you want them to. And also, you can evaluate the details of what happened so that when you try again, instead of freezing, you try again and try it a little bit differently. When you're feeling sadness, often that can be from a loss or an empathy from a for a painful situation. So identify in your body, connect to your body. Where do I feel that emptiness? Is it in my gut? Is it in my throat? Is it in my heart? Where am I feeling that literal hole? This is an opportunity to know that every single person in their experience of the world and of life goes through some sort of loss, whether it is the loss of a job or a loved one or a location or an experience. We all go through that emptiness. Can you use that as a connection point instead of an isolation point? We don't all have to be fun and happy and easy. That's actually not the life experience. So use that to connect. When you're feeling anger, can you acknowledge the ways that you want it to be different? Identify the things that of what I want to be different, what's in my control? What can I actively choose and keep moving forward, even though it may be limited? When I'm feeling frustration, a lot of times I can't see the full picture. We're like so frustrated, we're in this tunnel of, right? So imagine you're looking at a ball. You can't see all parts of it. So can I change my position? Can I change my perspective and see a little bit differently? Can I ask somebody else to look at the situation and give a neutral view to show me maybe a blind spot that in my frustration, I'm not able to see clearly? So instead of hiding, can I connect and get a different perspective? When I'm feeling anxiety, a lot of times my body feels safe. Unsafe. I'm going to that worst case scenario. Can I identify the details of what feels unsafe right now? Can I identify the details of what needs to change in order for me to feel more safe? How will I know when I'm ready to move forward is if I can connect to the actual things of it's not just everything is terrible, it's this one thing feels off. What is in my control? So when I look at all of these scenarios, these uncomfortable emotions do feel uncomfortable. We're not trying to change them and make them comfortable. We're not trying to ignore them and say that we shouldn't feel them. We are acknowledging they are a legitimate experience too, and what can I control? What are the details I can create in any of these situations? So, hiding, withdrawing, freezing, they all make sense in small doses. Retreating and taking care of yourself also makes a ton of sense because it's a connection to yourself. The strategy that works in these situations where you're feeling these negative emotions is asking yourself the details. What is in my control and how will I know I'm ready to move forward? Knowing when you're safe will allow you to see a little bit more clearly. It'll allow you to feel a bit more calm. It'll get you out of that space where you're not okay and into the space of, oh, this is the next step I can take. So if you connected to any of these examples, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and go and use that link to sign up for your free consultation to see where you're hiding and how you can move forward. Thank you so much for being here.